Conversion graph shows us how to convert between two units which measure the same thing. For example, here we have a conversion graph which converts between kilograms on the x-axis and pounds on the y-axis. Pounds is written as LBS. Use the graph to change 2 kilograms into pounds. The method we're going to use is to use a ruler and to draw a straight line up from 2 kilograms. Once we've done this, where the straight line hits the graph or hits the conversion graph, we then score a line across to read off how many pounds that corresponds to. We can see that in 5 small squares, the graph is going up on the y-axis by 1 unit, by 1 pound. So that means every small square must be worth 0.2. So if we are 2 squares above 4, that will leave us at 4.4. So we can say 2 kilograms is 4.4 pounds. 9 pounds in kilograms. This time we're going from pounds to kilograms, so we need to go across from 9 pounds. So just bear in mind, pounds is on the y-axis, 9 pounds is here. We need to go across from 9 pounds, and then where the line that we've drawn hits the graph, we need to go down. We have reached this point here on the x-axis, so that's going to be, if you load it, it's going across in 0.1s, so that is 4.1 kilograms. So we can say 9 pounds is 4.1 kilograms. Now, we want to work out 12 kilograms in pounds. The problem is the graph seems to end at 7.5 kilograms, or really the graph seems to end before that because the line doesn't reach there on the extract. But we could work out instead what 6 kilograms is. And we can see from the graph that 6 kilograms goes, if we go up in 6 kilograms and go across, we can see that is going to be 13.2. So we can say 6 kilograms, 13.2 pounds. We then need to go from 6 kilograms to 12 kilograms. And to do this, we just need to double. So I can double both sides, times both sides by 2, to work out that 12 kilograms is double 13.2 pounds, which is 26.4 pounds. We can do this because the graph goes through the origin, 0, 0. Here is a question for you to try, which is very similar. Please pause the video now and have a go, and when you're ready for the answer, press play. Oops. Don't forget that 6 miles is 9.6 kilometers, so 12 miles is 19.2 kilometers, which is double. Sometimes the graph will not go through the origin, it won't go through 0, 0, so it doesn't go through here. That limits us slightly on what we can do, but it's not too much more difficult. To start with, if we want to convert 5 degrees C to Fahrenheit, we go across to 5 degrees C because we can see Celsius or centigrade is on the x-axis. We then go up until we hit the graph. So we draw a straight line up with a ruler, we hit the graph, we go across, and we should see that that is about 41. So 5 degrees C is 41 degrees Fahrenheit. To convert 10 degrees C to Fahrenheit, we simply go up from 10 degrees and then go across. Now, you might be wondering, well, if we're doubling the amount of Celsius, surely that will double the amount of Fahrenheit. But in fact, it doesn't. 10 degrees C is only 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So it doesn't work out the way the other examples did because the graph does not go through the origin. However, we should notice that if we go to the right by 10 degrees Celsius, whatever we go up in will be the same whenever we do it. It's sort of like a staircase because the slope or gradient of the line is constant. So increasing by 10 degrees C leads to an increase by how many degrees Fahrenheit? To work this out, we could work out what 20 degrees Celsius is in Fahrenheit, and doing so leads us to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So, given that 10 degrees Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit and 20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, we can say that if we increase by 10 degrees C, we increase by 68 take away 50, which is 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Finally, we want to work out 60 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. To do this, I'm going to work out 50 degrees C in Fahrenheit, and then using question C, I'm going to add 18 degrees Fahrenheit on to that answer. we know from the graph that 50 degrees Fahrenheit is 50 degrees Celsius is 122 degrees Fahrenheit. And then if we increase by 10 degrees C, we know from question C we increase by 18 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to say that 60 degrees C needs to be 122 plus 18 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Here are some questions for you to try. Please pause the video now and have a go. And when you're ready for the answers, press play. Here are the answers.